Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, your eyes fixed on the horizon where the sky kisses the water. The expanse before you is daunting. Within you stirs a sense of adventure, a yearning to set sail and explore the boundless possibilities that lie beyond. This ocean is not just a body of water. It's a metaphor for life itself, vast, unpredictable, and brimming with opportunities. Each one of us stands on this shore, contemplating our journey, our goals, and the path we will choose to reach them. Now think back to a moment in your life when you were faced with a decision that seemed insurmountable, a challenge so daunting that the mere thought of it made your heart race. Remember the feeling of uncertainty, the whispers of doubt that echoed in your mind. There was also a glimmer of hope, a faint light in the darkness that urged you to take that first step, to believe in the possibility of success despite the fears and obstacles that lay ahead. For this journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, a step fueled not by certainty, but by the courage to pursue what matters most to you. It's about setting sail from the safety of the shore and embracing the winds of change, allowing them to guide you towards your dreams. It's about navigating through storms with resilience, knowing that each wave you conquer brings you closer to your destination. But how do we chart this course? How do we transform the invisible ink of our aspirations into a map that leads to success? It begins with a vision, a clear and compelling picture of what we aim to achieve. This vision serves as a beacon, guiding us through the darkest nights and the roughest seas. It reminds us of why we embarked on this journey in the first place, and it keeps our spirits high when the waters get rough. To create this vision, we must dare to dream big. We must imagine our ideal life in vivid detail, the kind of life that makes us leap out of bed in the morning, burning with passion and purpose. Ask yourself, what does this life look like? What are you doing? Who are you with, and how do you feel? Let these questions be the wind in your sails, propelling you forward with clarity and conviction. As we stand on the shore, gazing at the horizon, remember that the ocean of life is waiting for us to explore. It's time to raise our sails and embark on this journey with courage and determination. Chart our course with confidence, knowing that while the seas may be unpredictable, our resolve to reach our destination is unwavering. And so as we set sail towards our dreams, hold on to that initial spark of courage that prompted us to embark on this journey. Let it remind us that within each of us lies the power to overcome any obstacle, to reach any shore we set our sights on. With our vision as our guide and our determination as our compass, there is no limit to what we can achieve. Now take that first step together into the vast ocean of possibilities that awaits, navigating the currents of change and steering through the storms of life. It's the stars above our goals that guide us. They light our path, providing direction and purpose in the otherwise overwhelming darkness. The power of goal setting cannot be understated. It is the very essence of our journey, transforming the intangible into the tangible, dreams into reality. Think of your life as a grand voyage, a masterpiece waiting to be painted. Each stroke of the brush, every choice and action contributes to the final picture. Without a clear vision of what you wish to paint, your actions might seem random, scattered, lacking coherence and beauty. But when you have a clear, vivid image in mind, each stroke becomes deliberate, purposeful, contributing to the realization of your masterpiece. This is the essence of goal setting. It gives purpose and direction to the otherwise random brushstrokes of our daily lives. Imagine now a ship setting sail without a destination. It drifts aimlessly, at the mercy of the winds and currents with no sense of direction or purpose. This is akin to a life without goals. Just as a ship's captain charts a course to reach a desired destination, so must we set specific, meaningful goals to give direction to our lives. These goals act as our North Star, guiding us through life's challenges and helping us stay on course, no matter the weather. But how do we set these goals? It begins with the courage to dream, to look deep within and ask ourselves what we truly desire. It requires us to be honest and bold, to acknowledge our deepest aspirations without fear or limitation. Think about what excites you, what stirs your soul, and sets your heart ablaze. These are the seeds from which your goals will grow. Once you've identified these dreams, it's time to give them form, to transform them from mere wishes into concrete goals. This requires specificity and clarity. Instead of a vague desire to be successful, define what success means to you. Is it to start your own business, to write a book, to travel the world? Whatever it is, describe it in vivid detail, as if painting a picture with words. Then break down this grand vision into smaller, achievable goals, steps that you can take to gradually make your dream a reality. But setting goals is only the beginning. The true power lies in taking action, in setting sail towards your North Star. This requires commitment, discipline, and resilience. There will be days when the winds are against you, when the storms rage with such ferocity that you might consider turning back. In these moments, remember why you set out on this journey in the first place. Hold fast to your goals, for they are the beacon that guides you through the darkest nights. As we set our sights on the horizon, embrace the power of goal setting. Let it be the compass that guides us, the map that shows us the way. With each goal we set and each step we take towards it, we are not only moving closer to our dreams, but also becoming the person capable of achieving them. This is the true power of goal setting. It shapes us, molds us into our best selves, ready to meet the challenges and seize the opportunities that lie ahead. So chart our course with confidence, guided by the stars of our goals. Navigate the vast ocean of possibilities with determination, courage, and an unwavering belief in our ability to reach our destination. For in the journey of life, it is not just the reaching of our goals that matters, but who we become in the process. Now, as we continue on this voyage, turn our attention to the winds of change, to the continuous process of learning and growth that propels us forward ever closer to the shores of our dreams. As we navigate towards our dreams, guided by the stars of our goals, we find ourselves propelled by a force as constant as the wind, the desire for continuous learning. Just as a ship sails, catch the wind to move forward, our minds grasp new knowledge and skills, driving us towards our destination. This voyage is not just about reaching a place on a map. It's about the transformation we undergo, the person we become in the process. Consider for a moment the greatest explorers of history, those who charted unknown territories and expanded our understanding of the world. They didn't achieve their feats by standing still. No, they were propelled by an insatiable curiosity, a relentless pursuit of knowledge. In much the same way, our personal and professional lives demand of us a commitment to continuous learning. The landscape of life is ever-changing, with new challenges and opportunities arising like waves on the ocean's surface. To navigate these waters successfully, we must become lifelong learners, constantly expanding our horizons and adapting to the shifting tides. But what does it mean to embrace continuous learning? It's more than just accumulating facts or mastering new skills. It's about fostering a mindset of growth, an understanding that every experience, every challenge, every failure is an opportunity to learn and improve. It's about looking at the world with wonder and curiosity, asking questions, seeking answers, and never settling for the status quo. Imagine setting sail on a voyage without a map or compass, relying solely on the stars and your instincts to guide you. The journey would be fraught with uncertainty, but also with infinite possibilities for discovery. This is the essence of continuous learning, setting out on a path of self-discovery, armed with the knowledge that the journey itself is the destination. Along the way, we gather insights and wisdom like treasures, each one contributing to our growth and development. To truly embrace continuous learning, we must cultivate a love for reading. Books are like treasure maps, leading us to new insights and understanding. They challenge our perspectives, introduce us to new ideas, and inspire us to think differently. By dedicating time each day to read, we open ourselves to a world of knowledge, allowing us to learn from the greatest minds and thinkers throughout history. But learning is not a solitary endeavor. It thrives in the company of others, in the exchange of ideas and the sharing of experiences. Seek out mentors and role models, individuals who have charted their own courses and achieved the goals you aspire to. Engage in conversations, ask questions, listen deeply. Each person you meet is a repository of knowledge, a potential guide on your journey. And not forget the power of experience as a teacher. The challenges we face, the obstacles we overcome provide some of the most valuable lessons. Embrace these experiences, reflect on them, and extract the wisdom they offer. Remember, it is often through our failures that we learn the most about ourselves and the world around us. Remain open to new experiences, willing to step out of our comfort zones and try new things. Be adaptable, ready to adjust our sails when the winds change direction. For it is in these moments of uncertainty and challenge that we grow the most, that we discover what we are truly capable of. So, as we chart our course through the vast ocean of life, let us do so with a commitment to continuous learning. Let it be the wind that fills our sails, propelling us towards our dreams. Embrace every opportunity to learn, to grow, to become the best versions of ourselves. For in the end, it is not just the destination that matters, but the person we become on the journey. And now, as we embrace the winds of continuous learning, let us also prepare for the storms and challenges that lie ahead. For it is through facing these challenges, through demonstrating resilience and the ability to overcome obstacles, that our commitment to continuous learning is truly tested. Let us navigate these waters with courage, drawing upon the knowledge and wisdom we have gathered to steer us through the roughest seas, ever closer to the shores of our dreams. Embracing the winds of continuous learning, we are inevitably met by the tempests of challenges and setbacks. It's in these moments when the seas roar and the skies darken that the essence of our voyage is truly tested. Cultivating resilience and overcoming obstacles isn't merely about weathering storms. It's about learning to dance in the rain, finding strength in adversity and emerging from the tempest stronger and more determined than before. Imagine for a moment a tree standing tall and proud in the forest. Over the years, it faces countless storms. With each gust of wind, the tree bends but does not break. It adapts, growing stronger at the breaks, its roots delving deeper into the first tree, much like each of us, embodies resilience. It doesn't merely survive the storms. It uses them as opportunities to grow stronger, to fortify itself for the challenges ahead. In our lives, obstacles and setbacks are not detours on the journey. They are the journey. They shape us, test us, and ultimately reveal to us the strength we didn't know we possessed. Think back to a time in your life when you faced a challenge that seemed insurmountable. Perhaps it was a failure, a disappointment, or a loss. In that moment, it may have felt like the storm would never pass. Yet here you stand today, stronger and wiser for having navigated through it. This is the essence of resilience. The ability to face adversity head-on and emerge not just, but how do we cultivate this resilience? It begins with a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, we can choose to see them as stepping stones, opportunities to learn, grow, and develop. This doesn't mean that we ignore the pain or difficulty of these challenges. Rather, it means we acknowledge them, feel them fully, and then ask ourselves, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? To build resilience, we must also embrace the power of positivity. This doesn't mean wearing rose-colored glasses or denying the reality of our situation. It means choosing to focus on what we can control, finding gratitude even in the darkest moments, and keeping our eyes fixed on our goals, on the horizon of our dreams. It's about telling ourselves this too shall pass, and believing with every fiber of our being that we have the strength to overcome whatever lies ahead. Another key to cultivating resilience is to build a support network of friends, family, and mentors who can offer encouragement, wisdom, and a listening ear when the going gets tough. These are the people who remind us of our strength when we've forgotten, who stand by us through thick and thin, and who celebrate with us when we emerge victorious. They are the lifelines that help us navigate through the stormy seas. Remember that resilience is not something we are born with. It is something we build day by day, challenge by challenge. It requires courage, determination, and the unwavering belief in our ability to persevere. But most importantly, it requires action. We must take deliberate steps, however small, towards our goals, even when the winds of doubt and fear howl around us. So as we continue to navigate the vast ocean of life, let us do so with resilience as our compass. Let us embrace each obstacle as an opportunity to grow, each setback as a lesson in strength, and each failure as a stepping stone towards success. For it is in the moments of struggle that we discover the true depth of our courage, the resilience of our spirit, and the boundless potential within us to overcome anything. And now, as we cultivate resilience and learn to overcome the obstacles in our path, let us also remember the importance of the company we keep. Surrounding ourselves with the right people can not only provide the support and encouragement we need to persevere, but also inspire us to reach even greater heights. As we chart our course through the tumultuous seas of life, cultivating resilience and learning to dance in the storm, there's a beacon of light that often goes unnoticed, yet its importance cannot be overstated. This beacon is the company we keep, the people we choose to surround ourselves with. Just as a ship relies on a lighthouse to warn it of danger and guide it to safety, so too do we rely on our relationships to illuminate our path, offering support, guidance, and encouragement as we navigate through life's challenges. Consider for a moment the people in your life. Think about those who lift you up, who inspire you to be your best self, who believe in you even when you doubt yourself. These individuals are more than just friends or family. They are the crew of your ship working alongside you, helping you steer towards your dreams. They are the ones who, with a word of encouragement or a gesture of support, can make the darkest night seem like the break of dawn. But just as there are lighthouses, there are also sirens, those whose negativity and pessimism can lead us astray, tempting us to veer off course and crash upon the rocks. These individuals drain our energy, dampen our spirits, and cloud our vision. The importance of distinguishing between these two types of people cannot be overstated. For just as the right company can elevate us to heights we never imagined, the wrong company can pull us down into the depths. Surround yourself with the right people is not a matter of chance. It's a choice, a deliberate decision to seek out those who share your values, your dreams, and your determination. It's about building a network of mentors, peers, and friends who challenge you, who push you to grow, and who celebrate your successes as if they were their own. These relationships are the treasures of life, more valuable than gold, for they enrich our journey in ways material wealth never could. But how do we find these individuals, these beacons of light in the fog of our daily lives? It starts with being the kind of person you want to attract. Like attracts like, after all. By embodying the qualities you seek in others. Kindness, positivity, ambition. You become a magnet drawing like-minded individuals towards you. It's about being intentional in your interactions. Seeking out opportunities to connect with others who inspire you, whether through networking events, community activities, or shared interests. Remember, the company we keep is a reflection of who we are and who we aspire to be. Be mindful of the people we allow into our lives. Seek out those who shine brightly, who guide us through the storm, and who remind us of the boundless potential within each of us. For in the journey of life, it is not just our resilience or our determination that carries us forward. It is the strength we draw from those around us, the collective power of our shared dreams and aspirations. And now, as we understand the importance of surrounding ourselves with the right people, let us also recognize the role we play in our own journey. Our success, our happiness, and our fulfillment are not solely determined by external factors, but by our internal compass, our attitudes, and our choices. Take control of our destiny, embracing the power within us to shape our future, guided by the stars of our goals and the light of those we choose to journey with. As we stand upon the threshold of tomorrow, gazing out across the vast uncharted waters of our futures, we carry with us the lessons learned from the voyage thus far. Our journey, marked by the setting of goals as bright as the stars in the night sky, propelled forward by the winds of continuous learning, strengthened through the storms by our resilience, and guided by the beacons of those we choose to surround ourselves with, has brought us to this moment. A moment of reflection, of understanding, and of anticipation for what lies ahead. We have discovered that setting our sights on the horizon, on the dreams that stir our souls and ignite our passions, is the first step in a journey of 1,000 miles. It is these goals that give us direction, purpose, and a sense of meaning in the vast ocean of life. They are the stars by which we navigate, guiding us through calm and turbulent seas alike. But these goals are not static. They evolve as we do, growing and changing as we journey forward, learning and adapting to the world around us. Our voyage has taught us the importance of embracing continuous learning, of remaining ever curious and hungry for knowledge. In a world that is constantly changing, where the winds of technology, society, and economy shift with swift unpredictability, our ability to learn, to grow, and to adapt is our greatest asset. It is what ensures that we are not left adrift, but instead are always moving forward, sails billowed with the winds of progress. But as we have learned, the journey is not always smooth. We will face storms of doubt, fear, and failure. It is in these moments that our resilience is tested, that our true strength is forged. Like the mighty oak that stands stronger for having weathered the storm, we too emerge from our challenges with a deeper understanding of our capabilities, a firmer belief in our worth, and a greater resolve to achieve our dreams. And yet, we do not journey alone. The people we choose to bring aboard our ship, to share in our voyage, play a crucial role in our journey. They are our crew, our navigators, our confidants, and our friends. They inspire us, challenge us, support us, and celebrate with us. They remind us of our course when we lose sight of our stars and offer a safe harbor when the seas grow rough. Our success, our happiness, and indeed, the very quality of our journey are inextricably linked to those with whom we choose to share it. As we bring all these elements together, our goals, our continuous learning, our resilience, and our companions, we begin to see the outline of the map of our journey. It is a map that is uniquely ours, marked by our dreams, our challenges, our victories, and our relationships. It is a map that leads not to a final destination, but to a continuous journey of growth, discovery, and fulfillment. So as we look to the horizon, let us do so with hearts full of hope, minds eager for learning, spirits resilient in the face of challenge, and souls enriched by the company we keep. Let us set sail from the shores of the known into the vast expanse of possibility, armed with the knowledge that the journey itself is the greatest destination. And as we journey, let us remember that each day is a new opportunity to learn, to grow, to overcome, and to connect. In this voyage of life, there are no limits to what we can achieve, no horizons too distant to reach, provided we set our goals high, commit to lifelong learning, cultivate our resilience, and surround ourselves with the right people. The journey ahead is ours to shape, with every step taken, every challenge faced, and every relationship built, weaving the rich tapestry of our lives. Embark on this journey with courage, determination, and an unwavering belief in the boundless potential within each of us. Together, let us navigate the vast ocean of life, steering towards our dreams, powered by our passions, and guided by the light of our highest